Hey everybody. Um, just thought I'd do something a bit different instead of these just box opens all the time or just showing off my stuff or doing covers or whatever. I enjoy doing them, but I just thought I'd do something small bit different. See how it goes. This is the first in the series, and it's about bands that were fucking awesome, and they just kept on going. Um, and they just now sound like utter dog crap. But a lot of people, this might be a controversial episode because it's definitely going to be a few people that disagree with me, I reckon. But this is all um, personal opinion, you know. I agree to disagree, anything. But yeah, this is all about the band Black Flag. So, give you a brief history of Black Flag, and sorry, just get my notes. Um, they formed in '76 by Greg Ginn in California, and he's the only remaining member left. He was the songwriter also. Um, Now I got this from the internet, but I was looking up a few different websites, so I just wrote down what I thought. Um, but they are widely considered one of the first hardcore punk bands around. Uh, that is a fact. But they went through fucking 27 members, 27 past members, and half of them were probably fucking Misfits members. But now the current lineup is Greg Ginn on guitar, Max Zanelli, David Rodriguez, and Bryce Weston. And my row here is, it honestly looks like, but it's true, it honestly looks like fucking Disney bought Black Flag, and this is like the Disney version of Black Flag. Whatever you hear in the background is BF in 2025. The funny thing is I actually saw them in the Opium in Dublin. I think it was the 18th. I'm not too sure. But I saw them in the Opium. It was an okay show, but Jesus Christ, they suck, man. If they got rid of Greg, they would be okay. Keep the Black Flag, name going, but Greg is just. People might disagree with me, but um, but he does look like he belongs in a fucking home. You know, if you watch any of the footage, he's just barely standing there. His fingers are hardly moving. It's like, I say there's a backing track or something going on. But the female singer, I don't know her name. She actually is really good. I think she's really good. But it was funny at the show. They were going on about, they sang the song Six Pack, and it's like, are they even old enough to fucking buy a six pack? Maybe here in Ireland, but back in the States, they gotta be 21, and man, they look like they're still in high school, as they call it. But yeah, 30, 40 years ago, man, they were amazing. They played some great shows. And it's cool to look back at that footage. But when you type in Black Flag now, it just comes up all the recent stuff. And like, the singer is good, the bassist is great, the drummer is fantastic. But Greg is just like, you could not pick a more odd person out, honestly, in my opinion. Again, they released a couple of good albums. My War, Damaged. That was all I really liked. that was all I really liked from their albums. You know, and even at that, I didn't listen to too much more. Um, like my favorite songs would probably be, you know, the typical, you know, Rise Above and My War, Nervous Breakdown. Um, that's it. That's it, really. Like, you know, fair enough. They start the hardcore punk scene, but like, just because they started doesn't mean they have to keep going. You know, like look at bands like the Misfits. Danzig is 70, and they still sound great. Um, who else? Just Damned. They still sound fucking awesome. Singer had a fucking heart attack and still playing. But yeah, they released their last LP in 2013, so that's what 13 years ago, and that is a long time for um to release nothing. You know, especially when you have a whole bunch of new members. They had 6 LPs altogether, and that was Damage, My War, Family Man, Slip It In, Loose Knot, Warm My Head, and What the in 2013. Like, dear, that awesomeness. I don't consider myself any bit of a mediocre guitar player. You know, I can play some sort of things, but Jesus Christ, give me the Black Flag tabs, and I'll play the show the next day. Fucking hell, it's painful to watch. You know, I'd advise people to go and watch episode or not episode. Um, it's at the Forge in 25. It should be the first one that comes up, anyways, in black and white. Um, yeah, this is the first in the series. I just wanted to see how it goes. The videos, the quality of the videos are going to get so much better. I have my wife doing TikTok for videos for me now to like edit them and stuff. So next videos I do about series will have like pictures about the band and all that stuff. So you're not just staring at me talking shite. But anyway, I hope you check this video out, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I apologize if you don't, but the next episode is going to be a million times better. So, um, thanks for checking out, guys. Anyone in Ireland, stay the fuck inside. It's pissing out. It's a bad day. Um, but yeah, take care, guys. Stay safe and keep listening to metal.